Shouts out Toasty Z. He's gonna be taking over the East Coast with this shit. Real shit. We taking on early. Shouts out Toasty. You already know.
Early victims unit on my head, got my head spinning like a ballerina. Chop boy look like dead man. Ballerina look like jump man. Ski mask stay on my head. Plus I'm round with that pump man.
DJ Toasty Z, chilling with Sly C. Backstage of the No Jumper Show. You don't need to hold it. I can just.
Oh, we out here. Take two. You already know.
You already take two. So what should people know about Sly C?
Man, I don't know. Whatever you want to know.
Sly C? Who is Sly C?
Just a young spick from Tennessee, man. Just trying to make something out of nothing. You feel me?
For sure. Now you have a very southern sound. You know, a lot of like chopped and screwed, a lot of like slow damn samples. How would you describe? Like, who are some of like the southern artists that like influence your sound, do you think?
Everybody, all the legends, man. Just, you know, motherfucking DJ Screw, you heard me? 3-6, you feel me? And just even motherfuckers, you know, just, I mean, shouts out Space Ghost Perp, you know, feel me? Real shit, like, you feel me? Them motherfuckers rejuvenate that shit, you feel me? And they, you know, they brought that sound and I fucked with it, you feel me? So, just everything, just every little thing that I fucked with. You feel me?
For sure. Who are some of like your other big influences that you think affected your work and like your sound?
Just real life people that I know in real life. Just, you know, shouts out Tip Omar, free Tip Omar. You feel me? Just, you know, real street shit. You feel me? Like all the homies. You feel me? Everything I went through in life. You feel me? All that shit. Just everything in life you see in real life. It just influence you as a person. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. And I want to ask you, like, you Bass Tribe Click. You named that after Lil B. Am I correct?
Facts, we got the bass part, yeah, from Lil B.
For sure.
Younger, yeah, 100.
I was reading a tweet by you that said that Lil B is the reason you rap. How did Lil B influence you? Why does he like make you rap?
Because that motherfucker didn't give a fuck and his shit wasn't mastered or nothing like that. So like, you know, everybody else coming out at the time before I was rapping, you know, had the real mastered shit. So it was like, you know, you couldn't really. We didn't have that shit. We didn't have the shit that sounded so good. But when Lil B and all them came out and they was just doing shit, and I was like, damn, you could just make music, you know, just doing your own shit in like the house. I was like, fuck, yeah, I'm just do that. And they was having fun with it, and that's what I like, cause they had fun with it. And I was like, fuck yeah, hey, let's go, let's get it.
Fuck yeah, hell yeah. And I also like you had a lot of tweets about turning your swag on, hop up out of bed. Do you think Soulja Boy was an influence of yours, or was that just
he was part of the thing too? Shouts out Soulja Boy. Everybody get that motherfucker slack, but nah, you know, shouts out Soulja Boy. You know what I'm saying? He 100 too, but. He kind of went downhill, but back in the day when I was younger, I fucked with him 100.
Yeah, for sure. So you do a little bit of producing, a little bit of rapping, and like you direct music videos as well. I'm curious if you could go through like your artistic progression, like what you started doing first, and like kind of your evolution as an artist.
I started rapping first. I started taking them shits off the motherfucking internet, the beats.
Yeah.
And then after a while, you just, you know, you want to start having a certain sound, so you got to start making. It started like this. I started making the raps obviously first.
Yeah.
Because that was the easiest thing. All you had to do was record your voice.
For sure.
And then afterwards you had to, you know, the video part. So you got to get the videos. Don't nobody in my hood know how to do that shit. So I had to learn myself. And I figured out how to do that. And then it was beats. And then I just do that. Everybody grows up on music.
Definitely.
I remember I was a little kid. I was a youngin', and I like look in my mirror and stuff, and my dad played Toasty, and I used to like think that was one of my songs, you feel me?
Yeah.
So it was like shit like that.
For sure. And like I always think of your music, when I think of your music, I think of just like real ass music, whether it's like hard street music or like more emotional, like introspective stuff. Where do you draw your inspiration from?
Just real life shit, you feel me? Everybody goes through the motions, you feel me? You happy, you sad, you whatever, you feel me? So you just put that in the music, you feel me? I got all that, yeah. So it's just, you know, just like real life shit.
Real life shit. That's what it's about. And now you live in Springfield, Tennessee, but you're originally from Chicago. How long do you live in Chicago?
I lived in Chicago probably since I was 0 to fucking like 8, and I came to Tennessee when I was like in middle school, some shit like that. So
for sure.
Somewhere around there, like, you know, early. I came to Tennessee early though.
Definitely. And what What about Chicago makes it like home to you? I know you're from Tennessee, like you rep both, you know?
Chicago's where all my family's at, you feel me? Chicago, that's where my family's at, so you know what I'm saying? I go there all the time, so you know I love Chicago. Chicago has my heart forever. I'm always gonna claim Chicago no matter what.
Definitely. And I'm curious, like, what life, like I said, you live in Springfield, like, what life is like in Springfield and how it influences your music.
I think it's just like anywhere else, and you feel me? Just you got the ups and downs. It's fun over there, but you got the bullshit too. You feel me?
For sure.
So you just gotta know how to maneuver. You know what I'm saying? You can't let the bullshit bring you down. You gotta, you know, stay positive. You feel me?
Definitely. And how would you contrast it to like out here in the Northeast or just like the East Coast?
Southside ratchet. Southside is very ratchet, but I love it out here. I love it, but you feel me? I love the ratchetness too. I love, you know, feel me? I love where I'm at.
For sure. And like you connected with Lucas and Dark World. How'd that come about?
Lucas hit me up. I don't know. I was asking. Lucas found me on the internet just making music, so you're gonna have to holler at him about that shit. I don't know what he's doing. I think he's doing the meet and greet right
Yeah, for sure. And you have a very different background from like most of the Dark World's kids. Like you have a much more, like I said, like had different very like street lifestyle versus like the people from the Northeast, like very suburban kids. Why do you think you guys mesh so well, even though you come from very different backgrounds?
Because, man, the opposites attract, you feel me? That's just how life goes, you feel me? That's what it is, you feel me? Everybody likes when some weird shit, you're just like, damn, like, this is so weird, like, what the fuck is this mixture? But, you know, at the end of the day, it's just our personalities, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though where I'm from, I'm an open-minded person, so I work with anybody as long as they're a cool person.
For sure. And you got a new mixtape dropping pretty soon. What can we expect from that?
Hey, this is gonna be the best shit I ever dropped yet, and I'ma say that with my heart. You feel me? Like I put time in this. It's been a while since I dropped a motherfucking song, and I just been like very. A lot of people be like, oh, I got, you know, they'll drop a song like, yo, this is my hardest shit. Like I'm very like insecure about my music, but I think this is some good shit right here.
For sure. I heard the first couple singles, and they were definitely fire. And is a lot of your own production, or?
Yeah, most of it is my own shit. I've been trying to do that recently, so just everything just me. You feel me?
For sure. If you had like one or two words to describe it, how would you just describe it? Real ass music, right? Do we got any features, or is it 100% Sly?
I got DJ Lucas and I got Hunter Low. That's it.
There you go. You don't need much more. You know, Sly can hold his own. I'm also curious. I was just dug up a couple of your tweets, and I was curious. So I know you have that song, Fuck FTP, and there was a tweet you said that Zach FTP was playing that song on Instagram. Can you vouch for that? Do you think
I could vouch for it? Yes. Shout out Tony Seltzer. He showed me that shit, and then someone hit me up on Twitter. They're like, "Yo, what's up with that?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" They're like, "Yo, Zach was playing that on his Snapchat," and I was kind of heated at first because I thought he was like making fun of it. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck you guys say?" But he was just like, "No, he was just playing in the song." So I'll give him credit for that.
Did he hit you up about that?
No, he didn't hit me up or nothing, but he know about me.
For sure, he knows what's up. And another tweet you sent out, you said, "I just copped a male romper so I can hit a lick in style." Did you really cop that male romper, or was that just a fun?
Hell no, that was flogging. I was flogging on that shit. But hey, no, that'd be funny though. Just imagine me in a romper, you feel me? Just hitting licks in a motherfucking romper.
That'd be crazy. Once again, DJ Toasty Z with Sly C. You know how it be. We're out here.
Going to the top, hell yeah, let's get it. Let's get it, man. Tell my dog, we gon' be there in a minute. What's the night? Catch a play, that's how I'm living. Set up B, I guess that's life when you about business.
Made it happen.